Now, when it comes to crash outs, there's a very relevant old saying out there. There are three things all wise men fear: a sea in a storm, a night with no moon, and the anger of a kind man. Today I will be showing you that anger of a kind man, quite possibly one of the kindest men in existence. His name is Godai Yusuke, and this is the legend of Walk Him Down Kuuga. So, for those who don't know, Kamen Rider is basically Karate Bugman Power Rangers, but instead of getting new Megazords, they get new transformations Dragon Ball Z style. Now, the main series that we'll be talking about today is Kamen Rider Kuuga, which is about our main boy Godai Yusuke getting new powers and defending people against the threat of the Grongi. And the Grongi are some devious ass motherfuckers. Because you see, unlike other villains who have like some type of motivation behind their actions, like world domination, changing society, or getting revenge against someone, these motherfuckers are just doing it for the game. These guys are literally packing people up just to get a high score. And look at this, they even have a scorekeeper. So already out the gate, we need to get rid of these fuckers. And thankfully, that's what our boy Kuuga is doing to them. And today we'll specifically be talking about one of his forms that he uses. His purple form, called Titan, aka Walk Him Down Kuuga. Now, the legend of Walk Him Down Kuuga starts off as all legends do, with the MC getting the shit kicked out of him by the monster of the week. But thankfully, Kuuga here gets his ass saved by the bell as this guy is forced to leave because of his Ava type. Later on, Godai is wondering how he should deal with this guy, because the thing about this guy is he wasn't just tough. He had a special kind of attack that made it difficult to deal with him. Damn, looks like this guy believes in the Geneva suggestion. So Godai comes up with an idea.
King!
Oh my god! They killed
King!
He decides he's gonna need some training with the sword before he fights this monster. And while he's getting his ass beat again during training, the two brain cells in his head finally start running together and he comes up with a plan that only a barbarian would. Ooga! Booga! Ooga! Booga! Ooga! Booga! Ooga! Booga! Ooga! Booga! Ooga! Booga! Now later he confronts the monster again and proceeds to enact his plan. And this is the start of Walk Him Down Kuuga. Look at that walk. No fear, no pain, all menace. Got this man fearing for his life right now. And look at how he just casually catches one of his attacks in his hand. I bet bro was fucking shitting bricks by now. But lucky for him, he doesn't have to wipe anymore. Our second instance of Walk Him Down Kuuga comes courtesy of another freaky fish fucker. And after giving this man a standing double drop kick, he decides that he needs to walk this fucker down. But this guy got lucky because Kuuga didn't have his sword, so he couldn't finish the job. Yeah! Now, the next one to get walked down would be the Spinjitzu Sword Lady.
Long before time had a name.
Now, while he's getting his ass beat again, Kuuga manages to break her sword in half and went, I bet, and decided to challenge her to a sword fight. Halfway through, he decides, instead of walking you down, how about I ride you down instead? Pause. And gets on his motorcycle and rams right into her. Pause. But, unfortunately, she escapes, but later on, Kuuga manages to find her and gets a rematch. And for a moment, it looks like she almost has him cornered. Got him pinned up against a pillar and all that shit. But after giving her the meanest right straight, his Titan form gets an upgrade into Walk Him Down Premium. And look at her get up. She sees this man get a new form, and instead of thinking, oh shit, he just got an upgrade, I should get the fuck out of here, she tries to run down the walker himself and gets put in her place for it. Now the last one, before the crash out itself, was against this Wreck-It Ralph Wrecking Ball motherfucker. Kuuga here tries to walk him down, but he's taking too much damage trying to get close to this guy. So he decides to upgrade him to walk him down premium. But sadly, this man was way too tough, and walk him down premium only has a limited time membership.
I like it, cut G.
Now, all of that, everything I have said this entire video was just the build up for this moment, the crash out. Because you see, Godai is a very kind individual, and the reason he started to defend everyone was because he wanted to protect the people's smiles. But over the course of this entire show, he has been fighting absolutely heinous monsters, with each one somehow getting more and more diabolical than the last. And this one, this porcupine motherfucker, was the straw that broke the camel's back. Cause you see, this one didn't just kill people like the others. The other ones, they were all horrible, okay? Don't get that wrong, they were all horrible, and the way they kill people was definitely not painless, but at least it was quick. But this man, this zesty ass monster, was different, cause he didn't just kill people. No. He psychologically tortured middle schoolers. Yes, you heard that right. Middle schoolers for several days before finally killing them. This shit got so bad that one of the kids took their own life just to stop the torture. And that was what truly pissed off Kuuga. And later, we see this man try to get his hands on his final victim, sneaking through the police and even playing games with them, sending them on a wild goose chase because the man was already there. But as he tries to take his final victim, our boy Godai bursts through the door, and before his transformation could even finish, he tackles this man through the window. And this, right here, is the start of one of the most raw beatdowns. No plan, no style, no fancy powers, just a pure fist-to-face beatdown. He's literally breaking apart dude's face with his punches. Hell, he even arched his punch upwards just to make it come down harder. This man, he tries to escape, but Kuuga chases him down and just continues laying into him. Even when he catches a punch, Kuuga just shoots him back down. And Kuuga decides he needs to hit this man with a ride-by and drags the motherfucker out of the hospital. And right here, you can just see the seething hatred on this man's face right now. This porcupine fucker tries to stab Kuuga, but he transforms into walk him down Kuuga and tells this motherfucker to sit his ass down. Once Kuuga stops, he sends this victim flying into the waters and starts the walk down. Lil Bro tries to throw his daggers, but that only enrages Kuuga, and he decides to upgrade him to walk him down premium. And after all of that, it was raps for Lil Bro. This is why you never anger the kind-hearted main characters. Cause just because they're kind doesn't mean they can't fold you. This crash out case is entirely justified, and I don't think I need to explain why.
I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate to say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way, I know it's not alright, so I'm brave.